Let's talk about fossil fuels. Because whether you believe in global warming, whether you think it's real, whether you think it's fake, whether you think that it is overblown, something that absolutely cannot be denied is the fact that emitting fossil fuel gases, the gases that are emitted when these fossil fuels are burned, such as coal, such as oil, such as natural gas, these do create pollution. Anybody should admit that. Go to a busy city street at rush hour. It absolutely stinks. It's horrible to breathe. If you live somewhere that is relatively close to the countryside like me, and then you go to a big city like London, New York, somewhere like that, the air is completely different. So whether you think that it's contributing to global warming or not, that's irrelevant for this discussion, because there is an interesting study here that has come out that is saying that 2025 will be the worst year when it comes to fossil fuel emissions. The amount of emissions from fossil fuel sources will be higher this year than in any other year in human history. So let's have a look at the findings, guys, and whether this is something that we need to be worrying about. The Global Carbon Budget Report for 2025 was published earlier this week, and the headline from it is that fossil fuel emissions will hit record levels this year in 2025. The report looks at emissions of CO2, carbon dioxide, into the Earth's atmosphere via burning hydrocarbons, cement production, and land use such as deforestation. The report always relates to the numbers of the report always relates to the numbers to the threshold set out in the 2015 Paris Agreement, the accord which calls for limited warming to 2 degrees Celsius at the top, but ideally 1.5 degrees Celsius or around 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit compared to pre-industrial levels. But the international team of scientists that conducted the study found that CO2 emissions from fossil fuels will be 1.1% higher in 2025 than a year ago. For those wondering, the total amount of CO2 due to be emitted this year stands at an estimated 38.1 billion tonnes. And this comes at an interesting time because we've got the COP30 climate talks going on right now in the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. The new report estimates a remaining allowance, for lack of a better term, of 170 billion tonnes of CO2 to limit warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. So at the current rates, we've got around 5 years remaining before we hit that ceiling. And interestingly as well, the United States is not attending this event. And given the fact that they are the second highest polluter of CO2 in the world, that's a very significant representative that we don't have at the table for this. So, yeah, interesting one, guys. I mean, this COP30 summit's been very, very controversial anyway. The fact that they've had to knock down so many trees in the Amazon rainforest just to build the roads and the facilities for this summit. Very, very strange to say the very least. If these so-called leaders are so concerned with carbon dioxide emissions, why are they flying in from all around the world and knocking down trees in the Amazon rainforest just for this summit? Very much mixed signals, in my opinion, or downright hypocrisy if you're wanting to be a little less charitable. But guys, get your thoughts in the comments below. Is it all a bit overblown? Is it something to worry about? I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.